Imagine the early 1900s. It's a time of incredible change. The world is speeding up. New inventions are popping up everywhere. People are looking for ways to make their lives easier and faster. One of these people is a clever chemist named George Constant Lewis Washington. He's about to change the way we drink coffee forever. George sees the world rushing around him. He sees people gulping down their coffee. They're always in a hurry. George knows there must be a better way. He starts to think about how to make coffee faster and more convenient. Back then, making coffee was a long process. You had to grind the beans, boil the water, and wait for the coffee to brew. It was a ritual, but it took time. George was determined to find a solution. George Washington was a man of science and innovation. He loved experimenting in his lab. Coffee was his latest obsession. He spent hours studying the coffee-making process, determined to unlock its secrets. George was convinced that there had to be a way to capture the essence of coffee in a more convenient form. Day and night, George toiled away in his lab. His goal was simple: to create a quick and easy way to enjoy a delicious cup of coffee. George found himself captivated by the aroma and the ritual of coffee brewing. He observed families gathering around their kitchens each morning, patiently waiting as the enticing aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled their homes. However, George also recognized the inherent inefficiency of the traditional methods. The grinding, the boiling, the waiting. It all seemed so time-consuming. In a world that was rapidly embracing efficiency, the lengthy process of coffee brewing seemed out of sync with the times. He envisioned a future where enjoying a delicious cup of coffee wouldn't require such a lengthy and laborious process. Determined to revolutionize the coffee-making process, George immersed himself in research. He delved into the science behind coffee, exploring its chemical composition and the factors influencing its taste. George was particularly intrigued by the idea of dehydration. He knew that by removing the water content from a substance, it could be preserved and later reconstituted. Could this principle be applied to coffee? Could he somehow capture the essence of coffee in a concentrated, dehydrated form? Each failed attempt brought him one step closer to his goal: to unlock the secret to instant coffee. After months of relentless experimentation, George experienced a breakthrough. He had successfully brewed a batch of coffee, carefully evaporated the water, and obtained a concentrated coffee extract. He carefully added hot water to the extract, and as the familiar aroma of coffee wafted through the air, a triumphant smile spread across his face. He took a sip. It was a revelation. The flavor was rich, aromatic, and remarkably similar to traditionally brewed coffee. George had done it. He had finally cracked the code to instant coffee. His invention had the potential to revolutionize the way people around the world consumed their favorite beverage. This was the birth of instant coffee, a testament to George Washington's ingenuity and his dedication to making life a little bit easier, one cup at a time. George's breakthrough was a pivotal moment in coffee history. He had successfully transformed traditional coffee brewing into a simple, instantaneous process. No more grinding, no more waiting, just pure coffee satisfaction in an instant. His method involved brewing large quantities of coffee, extracting the flavorful essence, and then carefully removing the water content. The result was a concentrated coffee extract that could be easily dried and transformed into a fine powder or granules. This powder, when mixed with hot water, would instantly dissolve, releasing the rich aroma and flavor of freshly brewed coffee. George was incredibly proud of his invention. Excited by the potential of his invention, George sought to bring his instant coffee to the masses. He knew that the success of his product relied not only on its convenience, but also on its taste and quality. He meticulously refined his production process, focusing on preserving the delicate flavors and aromas of the coffee beans. He experimented with different drying techniques, aiming for a perfect balance of solubility and flavor retention. His dedication paid off. In 1909, he filed a patent for his invention, proudly naming it George Washington Coffee. With his patent secured, George established his own company, ready to share his innovative product with the world. The introduction of George Washington Coffee was met with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. Some were eager to embrace the convenience of instant coffee, while others remained loyal to their traditional brewing methods. George, however, remained confident in his product. He knew that once people experienced the ease and speed with which they could enjoy a delicious cup of coffee, they would be hooked. He embarked on a marketing campaign to introduce his invention to a wider audience. He highlighted the convenience of instant coffee, its long shelf life, and its consistent quality. His efforts gradually paid off. As the world plunged into the chaos of World War I, the demand for convenient and easily transportable goods skyrocketed. Among these sought-after commodities was coffee, a beverage that provided a much-needed energy boost to soldiers fighting in the trenches. Traditional coffee brewing methods, however, proved impractical in the harsh realities of war. The bulky equipment, the time-consuming process, and the need for fresh water made it nearly impossible for soldiers to enjoy a decent cup of coffee on the front lines. George Washington's instant coffee, with its compact size, long shelf life, and ease of preparation, emerged as a game-changer for soldiers craving a taste of home. The ability to simply add hot water to the powder and instantly enjoy a revitalizing cup of coffee was a godsend for weary troops. Recognizing the potential of instant coffee to boost morale and provide a sense of normalcy amidst the turmoil of war, the U.S. military took notice. The U.S. military placed large orders for George Washington Coffee, ensuring that soldiers on the front lines had access to this convenient and morale-boosting beverage. The instant coffee was distributed in small, lightweight packets, making it easy for soldiers to carry in their backpacks or pockets. The impact of instant coffee on the morale of soldiers during World War I cannot be overstated. In the trenches, surrounded by danger and despair, a warm cup of instant coffee offered a brief respite, a reminder of home and normalcy. The simple act of savoring a familiar flavor provided a much-needed psychological boost, helping to alleviate stress, combat fatigue, and foster a sense of camaraderie among the troops. Sharing a cup of instant coffee became a ritual, a way for soldiers to connect with one another and momentarily escape the horrors of war. The popularity of instant coffee among soldiers during World War I had a profound impact on its post-war success. Word of this soldier's coffee spread rapidly, and soon, George Washington Coffee became a household name. Its association with the bravery and resilience of American soldiers during the war imbued it with a sense of patriotism and national pride. The war inadvertently served as a massive marketing campaign for instant coffee, exposing millions of people to its convenience and taste. What was once a novelty item quickly became a staple in kitchens across America, a testament to the power of wartime necessity in shaping consumer habits. The success of George Washington Coffee during and after World War I solidified the place of instant coffee in the world. It was no longer just a convenient alternative to traditional coffee. It was a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of innovation, and a testament to the enduring human need for comfort and connection, even in the most challenging of times. The success of George Washington Coffee did not go unnoticed. As the demand for instant coffee soared, other entrepreneurs and companies recognized the enormous market potential of this revolutionary product. The world of coffee was changing, and a new era of competition was brewing. Companies sprang up, eager to capitalize on the growing popularity of instant coffee. They sought to replicate and, if possible, improve upon George Washington's original formula. Innovation was rife as companies invested heavily in research and development, exploring new techniques for dehydration, flavor extraction, and packaging. The drive to outdo each other led to a rapid evolution of instant coffee, with each new iteration boasting improvements in flavor, aroma, and solubility. The initial methods of producing instant coffee, while groundbreaking, had their limitations. The taste, though acceptable, often couldn't match the nuanced flavors of freshly brewed coffee. However, the competitive landscape fueled a wave of innovation. Companies began experimenting with new technologies to refine the instant coffee production process. The goal was clear: to create an instant coffee that truly captured the essence of freshly brewed coffee, without compromising on convenience. One of the most significant breakthroughs came with the introduction of freeze-drying. This process involved rapidly freezing the coffee extract and then removing the ice crystals under vacuum pressure. The result was a superior form of instant coffee that retained more of the volatile compounds responsible for coffee's complex aroma and flavor. The continuous advancements in production techniques, coupled with aggressive marketing campaigns, propelled instant coffee to global stardom. It crossed geographical boundaries and cultural differences, appealing to a wide range of consumers, from busy professionals to adventurous travelers. Instant coffee became synonymous with convenience, affordability, and consistency. It liberated coffee lovers from the constraints of traditional brewing methods, allowing them to enjoy a quick and satisfying cup of coffee anytime, anywhere. The rise of instant coffee also coincided with the increasing pace of modern life. As people became busier and more time-constrained, instant coffee offered a welcome solution, providing a quick caffeine fix without the need for elaborate rituals. From its humble beginnings in George Washington's laboratory, instant coffee had become a global phenomenon, a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring appeal of a simple cup of coffee. George Constant Lewis Washington's invention transformed the way people around the world experience coffee. His relentless pursuit of innovation and his desire to simplify a cherished ritual led to the creation of a product that has truly stood the test of time. Instant coffee, once a novelty, has become an integral part of our modern lives. It has transcended its initial image as a mere substitute for freshly brewed coffee, evolving into a beverage with its own unique appeal and a devoted following. The legacy of instant coffee extends far beyond its convenience. It has democratized coffee consumption, making it accessible to people from all walks of life, regardless of their economic background or geographical location. George Washington's inventive spirit and his unwavering belief in his creation paved the way for a global industry that continues to innovate and evolve. Section 2. A cup for every occasion. From its humble beginnings in a small laboratory to its current status as a global beverage, instant coffee has come a long way. It has weathered the storms of skepticism, competition, and changing consumer trends, emerging as a resilient and adaptable product that continues to hold its own in the ever-evolving world of coffee. The convenience of instant coffee remains its most compelling attribute. In a world that is constantly on the move, instant coffee provides a quick and easy way to enjoy a satisfying cup of coffee, whether at home, at work, or on the go. However, instant coffee is no longer just about convenience. Advancements in production techniques have led to a significant improvement in its taste and quality, with some varieties even rivaling the flavor profiles of their freshly brewed counterparts. Instant coffee has become a beverage for every occasion. A quick morning pick-me-up, a comforting afternoon break, or a late-night indulgence. It is a testament to the ingenuity of George Constant Lewis Washington, and a reminder that even the simplest of inventions can have a profound impact on the world.